Welcome to Willow, Glen in Motion. My name is Kevin Swanson, and I'll be your host. We are back at Park Place Vintage on Lincoln Avenue in Willow, Glen to discover scouting for boys in Willow, Glen. The Boy Scouts of America is one of the largest and most prominent value-based youth development organizations. The Boy Scouts provide a program for young boys that builds character, trains them in responsibilities of participating citizenship, and develops personal fitness. Few will argue the importance of teaching values and responsibilities to our children. Not only right from wrong, but specific, affirmative values such as fairness, courage, honor, respect for others, and provide a moral compass. Since 1910, Scouting has helped mold the future of leaders in this country by combining educational activities and lifelong values with fun. The Boy Scouts of America believe, and through a century of experience understands, that helping youth puts us on a path towards a more conscientious, responsible, and productive society. Let's take a look at our local Boy Scouting organization. As we explore Boy Scouts in Willow, Glen, we have the opportunity to meet with Phil McKinney, who gives us a 10,000-foot view of what Boy Scouts is like at the council level. Phil, welcome.
Thank you.
So, how long have you been involved in Boy Scouts?
Well, let's see. I started in Cub Scouts as a Cub Scout when I was in my first grade and went all the way through Weeblos, became an Eagle Scout myself, and now volunteer at the troop level, but also at the council level as a member of the executive board here at the local council serving Silicon Valley.
Okay. Let's talk about your job here at the council. What exactly do you do for them?
So I'm the vice president for capital, so I am responsible for doing all the fundraising for the entire council so that we have the right operating funds and that to support the scouting program across all the youth.
So when you talk about the council, perhaps you can help me kind of create an org chart. Where does the council fit into this picture?
Well, the council serves the local boys, so it's the organization directly above the units. So the troops that serve, in this case, it's all of Santa Clara County.
So what is it that you said the council is responsible for each of the troops?
Mm-hmm.
What else do they do?
Well, they provide not only leadership training to make sure that the volunteers are properly trained. We also provide camps. So we have two camps. We have Camp Cheeseboro up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. We have Camp High Sierra up near Yosemite, so providing the camping facilities for them. We also provide programs whereby, for instance, Cub Scout Day Camp, etc. So a lot of the activities all come from provided by the council.
What would you say was the biggest impact that Boy Scouts had on your life?
Well, for me, having completed the Eagle, with being the highest rank in Boy Scouting, it really is about leadership and character. And that's what we try to instill in all the boys, starting from Cub Scouts all the way through. It's about character building, the honesty, all the 12 points of the Scout Law. And then also about providing leadership, giving them the ability to be leaders. When they become Boy Scouts, it becomes a youth-led organization. It's not led by the adults. We actually raise the youth up so they plan their own trips, they organize their units, they have elections, they provide all the leadership. In fact, the adults follow behind the youth leaders that are in that.
You're on the finance committee.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, all of this needs to be paid for.
Yes.
What does it cost to per scout to go through the Boy Scout organization?
Here in Santa Clara County, it costs us about $275 per scout to provide the program. So it's really not a lot of money. When you think about, though, the impact that scouting can have on a youth's life.
How many boys are represented by this council?
Well, the total youth that we cover within the council is about 16,000. Wow. And to be quite honest, it sounds like a big number, but we want to do more. But what limits us today is the financial resources, our ability to raise those monies in order to offer those programs to a broader set of the Scouts here in the council.
Scouting is celebrating a big anniversary this year, isn't it?
Yes, it is. 100-year anniversary.
100 years.
Yep. 1910 to 2010.
Any big celebrations planned for that?
Yeah, the big celebration. So the big National Scout Jamboree is being held in Virginia this summer here, and actually in a couple of weeks. We have a number of boys from the council here that will be traveling out there for the National Jamboree. We also had what's called the Northern California Jamboree, which was all of the councils, all part of Northern California getting together. We had 13,000 scouts up at the Alameda Fairgrounds, of which I was there for 4 days. That was exciting. But it's a great opportunity to bring scouts together, for them to recognize that they have a common bond, whether it be other scouts here in the U.S. or if they go to even the international jamborees. The fact that scouting will always be that bond that they have with other people.
Phil, if there are parents out there that would like to get involved with scouting or to take a look at perhaps getting their kids involved in scouting, where would they go?
Well, there's a couple ways. One is that talk with your friends. There might be the kids that are in the community may already be involved in a scouting program. In many cases, scout troops are sponsored by and hold meetings at schools, at religious sites, whether it be temples or churches, etc. Go try them out, because troops and packs all have kind of different feels to them and different emphasis. It's really about finding someplace where the kids really feel like they can plug in and they can make those friends for life.
Great. Phil, thank you so much for speaking with me and telling us about Boy Scouts. And if you hang around for a minute or two, we'll be doing a panel discussion.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Okay.